we are live.
Call meeting to order, President, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Thumbs absent. Gill.
Here.
Broker. Here. Shooty.
Here.
Krieger.
Here.
Proctor.
Here.
5-0. Approve minutes of the June 24th City Council meeting.
Move to approve.
Second. Motion by Gill, second by Broker to approve the minutes of the June 24th, 2025 City Council meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Public comment.
I'm back. My name is Eddie Arnold. I live at 458 Jasper Court in Kiel. It's on the far east side in the Rockville subdivision. And the reason I'm here this evening, I gave my representative, Jeremy Fromm, some information about building an additional garage on my property. And I've been working, trying to understand all of the ordinances and make things proper. But one of the things I would like to request consideration by the City Council is to look at the size of the property that people own. Right now, if I understand the ordinance correctly, if you live in a standalone home, you can have up to 1,200 square feet of garage space. And if you live in a duplex, you're allowed only 600. To me, that's kind of discrimination against anybody that lives in a duplex. However, I do understand that most duplexes do not have very large yards. For example, the duplex that I live in, the person that owns the west side, their property that they own is approximately 7,000 square feet. My side, the property that I own, the portion of our lot, is 14,000 square feet. My lot is twice as big, but yet I can't have any bigger garage space because the ordinance says if it's a duplex, you're only allowed 600. So my request is that you hopefully will take this under consideration and possibly go according to the square footage of the lots, because even a lot of the homes that are here in the older part of the section of Kiel are smaller than what you would have in a duplex, but yet they can have 1,200 square feet of garage space. As long as I know there's something worded in the ordinances as far as so much green space.
And setback. Yeah.
So long as you don't, break that part of the ordinance, I think there should be some type of consideration that you can have more garage space. And the reason I'm requesting that is, maybe this is a little bit goofy just on my part, but I recently moved here from New Mexico, and in New Mexico I had a 5-car garage attached to my house. So I do have a lot of stuff that I have that I'd like to put into a garage, but the garage space that I currently have is only 400 square feet, which would allow me an additional 200 square feet, 10 by 20, or what I'm looking at, I'd like to go 14 by 16, which would be 224. The 24 feet puts me over the 600, and there again, it's only 24 feet, but it's not allowed because of the ordinance. So again, I'm just hoping that you'll consider it, take into account the amount of property that people own versus just because it's a duplex or just because it's a standalone house. I don't think it really should make any difference at all. Thank you.
Mr. Arnold, Alderman Fromm contacted me after he spoke with you, got your packet. It is on the agenda for the ordinance committee meeting on July 22nd. It will be one of the ordinances that we'll discuss.
Okay.
So we're way ahead of you.
I was hoping to meet Jeremy this evening, but
Yeah.
sounds great. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep.
Number 6 on the agenda is consideration resolution 2025-6 for preliminary special assessment for sidewalk replacement.
This is the initial preliminary resolution for exercising police powers for the special assessment regarding sidewalk replacements. Chris August and his team put together a nice spreadsheet here showing all the affected properties and the cost per cake. That was the winning bid that you approved. at $275, and then what the special assessment will come out to. Each of the properties are listed. They have been notified by mail. They've received numerous mailings already. They were notified by mail that there will be a public hearing at our next council meeting on the 22nd, where any affected property owner can come in and get information on the plan, the project, the start date, estimated completion date. Once the project is completed, each property owner affected will receive an invoice, which they can either then pay the full amount due and be done with it, or it can be placed on their assessment as a special assessment on their tax roll. So the vote tonight would be on the resolution. I'm sorry, Don.
I'll make a motion, we approve resolution 2025-6 for the preliminary special assessments on the sidewalk replacements.
Second.
Roll call. From's absent. Gill?
Yes.
Broker?
Yes.
Shudi?
Yes.
Krieger?
Yes.
Actor?
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Item 7, consideration of small business development loan for Crystal Pet Supply for the amount of $5,000.
Yeah, pretty exciting. This is our first small business revolving loan fund from the Small Business Development Grant that the state provided us. It went through the vetting process. I received a very lengthy financial plan from Dan and Mary. They did a great job on that, showing it met all the concerns or issues. There was none regarding their plan to use the $5,000 to remove and update some plumbing fixtures and update some wiring, add some more outlets, and replace some doors to enhance their property. It's exactly what the program was intended to do, was to help. And it went through the Economic Development Committee and was approved unanimously by them, and they made a recommendation that the council approve as well.
Need a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the small business development loan for Crystal's Pet Supply in the amount of $5,000.
Second.
Motion by Gill, second by Broker to approve the small business development loan to Crystal Pet Supply in the amount of $5,000. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Consideration of tourist lodging permit for Fallon Financial LLC.
Correct. This is Cody Grzalfi again. He purchased the historic house, and this is what he had intended to do when he purchased it from us, is to convert it into a vacation rental. It met all of the requirements, and necessary permits were issued by the county for health, etc. Layouts were there.
Make a motion to approve the tourist lodging permit for Fallon Financial LLC for the property at 227 Fremont Street.
Second.
Motion by Broker, seconded by Krieger to accept a tourist lodging permit for Fallon Financial LLC for the property located at 227 Fremont Street. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Consideration to allow public alcohol consumption on Fremont Street on Sunday, July 10th. August, sorry about that, for the Kiel parade.
The annual 1 hour before until 1 hour
Yep.
after.
Motion to approve the alcohol consumption modification for Fremont Street on Sunday, August 10th, 2025, from 10:30 a.m. until 1 hour after the Kiel Parade would end.
Second.
Motion by Broker, second by Gill to allow public alcohol consumption on Fremont Street on Sunday, August 10th, from 10:30 a.m. until 1 hour after the Kiel parade ends. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Consideration of a temporary Class B license, beer license for St. Peter's UCC on September 20th for their Oktoberfest event.
I'll make that motion for the temporary Class B liquor license, beer license for St. Peter's UCC on September 20th, 2025 for their Oktoberfest event.
Second.
Motion by Actor, seconded by Broker to allow the temporary Class B beer license for St. Peter's UCC on September 20th, 2025 for the Oktoberfest event. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Consideration of temporary Class B beer license for Custom Streetcar Club for Kiel Car Show on August 17th, 2025.
I'll make a motion for the temporary Class B beer license for the Custom Street Car Club for Kiel Car Show on August 17th, 2025.
Second.
Motion by Gill, second by Actor, to approve the temporary Class B beer license for the Custom Street Car Club for the Kiel Car Show on August 17th, 2025. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Consideration for
General Manager of
GMU,
Utilities.
General Manager of Utilities.
General Manager Utility August to attend 2025 Water Environment Federation Conference.
I make a motion, we allow the attendance of Chris August to attend the 2025 Water Environmental Federation Conference in Chicago on September 27th through October 1st, 2025.
I'll second.
Motion by Broker, second by Gill, to approve Chris August to attend a 2025 Water Environment Federation Conference in Chicago, September 27th through October 1st, 2025. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Donations. $100 Kiel Police Department from Robert and Jane Boyd Foundation.
I'll make a motion to accept the generous donation of $100 for the Kiel Police Department from the Robert and Jane Boyd Foundation.
Second.
Motion by Gill, second by Broker to accept $100 donation for the Kiel Police Department from Robert and Jane Boyd Foundation. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Approve receipts and disbursements.
Move to approve receipts and disbursements.
Second.
Motion made by Krieger, seconded by Broker to approve the receipts and disbursements. All in favor?
Aye.
5-0 carried. Approve bills.
Move to approve and pay all bills. Roll call, please.
Second.
Motion by Krieger, seconded by Broker to approve all bills. Roll call. Gill,
Yes.
Broker,
Yes.
Shudi,
Yes.
Krieger,
Yes.
Actor.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Who second that?
Krieger.
Gill, okay. Motion by Gill, second by Krieger to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. We're adjourned.
You got enough time to drive down there?
Yeah.
I know. See, I told